Hello, my name is Douglas Robinson. I am a solutions consultant with Beyond 20, and in this video we will be discussing the calendaring functionality of Cherwell, specifically how we can remove status values from the items in the calendar. So here we have an open task that's displaying, and we can see next to the title, which is the display text of that task item, we have the status. And if we open up the calendaring manager and we edit this calendar, we'll see that there's no place to really configure this section of the calendar. It just sort of always shows a status value for tasks. So we can see here this is our My Open Tasks calendar item, and we can display the title and we can display the notes separately, but there's no configurable option here for the task status. So the only way to remove the task status from a calendar is going to be to find that business object in the business object menu within the administrator tool, highlight it so now we can see tasks, and then we'll select edit business object in the administrator tool. We'll open up the business object properties. We'll bring this window over here. So once you have the business object properties window open, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the lifecycle page, and we'll uncheck the box that reads has lifecycle. Now this is important because the values that are showing up in the calendar view are actually lifecycle values. So if there's a value that doesn't show up within this list of lifecycle states, it may not appear in the calendar view. And in addition, the other way to kind of try and hide an item from the calendar view is if there simply is not enough space on the calendar display icon for that status to appear with. So we can put in a lot of space into one of these fields, and it will eventually push that calendar item off the screen. So if I shrink this up here a bit, I think it may have to be actual text. Let me look at So if we were to put in some actual text here, you can see that the actual status value does eventually get pushed off the screen for this calendar item. That's not a really elegant solution because you may have some items that are bigger or smaller than others. So I'm going to go back to that blueprint that I was working with tasks, apply my changes, and publish it. And afterwards, we should see the task status values just completely disappear off from the calendar. I'm going to go back and correct the title of this task. So now that our blueprint has been published, I can reload my definitions. And when I go back into my calendar, I should no longer see any status values for this open task. Even though nothing has changed with it as far as the data is concerned from the original example, since it does not have a lifecycle anymore, it no longer displays a lifecycle value in the calendar display item. If you have any other questions about the Cherwell calendar, feel free to reach out to us on Twitter at Beyond20. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to find other videos like this one at youtube.com/Beyond20LLC.